Hi, it's Jonathan, and yes, I've been recovering quite well, I think, from my operation, and the drive is getting back into drawing. So I was wondering, why not just talk about the cancelled chapter? I think this might be very interesting. So I'm going to make things short, so you don't have to watch for 20 minutes. So it all started in Lunania Island. So this island is near the island where everything is going to happen in this chapter. So you see, it's on the fire and things are happening because monsters are invaded place. And the mother, of course, wants to save her kids. One of them is Anson, the little boy, and then you got Namine, but you can't really see much of Namine. And I'm also not going to show you how she looks like. Maybe later on in the drawing, I might reveal her, or when the time is right. So this is a past. You can see I use black instead of white in the background because the past is mostly shown in black background. So here the mother wants to put her in a ship, give him a stone, and that stone is actually kind of vital. This is actually where the story kind of revolves around it, because that stone has something stored inside. So yeah, she has to abandon her children into the sea. Back then, I think it's like more than 2 years ago I did that, and I was kind of proud of how the water looked like. It kind of feels like water. It had the energy of the water. So, and I'm still glad it looks like that. It's really good, but it's cancelled, so nothing much to say about it. Then you will see them, the group. They're sleeping outside, with a bonfire, and Ramses here sleeping. Looks kind of weird. And then you got Kinney checking, guard duty. So now it's the turn of Ansem to go on guard duty. And yeah, I tried to give Kinney a hilarious vibe. Like, he's only thinking about women and, himself. So yeah, kind of arrogant guy, but still a good friend of Ansem. So Ansem is a bit pissed off. He's going to check. Why I keep saying check? He's going to watch. Okay. Then the morning breaks in, and there's a traveling van with their pony Pinky. Pinky actually is not real. He's a summon, but for some reason she can use her summon this way, and that's the only thing she can summon because her magic power is not that great. And the one I'm talking about is actually Colina, as you can see here. Colina is actually half magic, half physical, but her physical is better than her magic. Okay, she can only summon that pony, and she can summon her hunter dress, which makes her able to shoot magic arrows. So she has a bow, physical, and her arrows are actually from her magic, but it's kind of weak. Yeah, it's kind of to balance things out, but she's still kind of weak. She still has to train a lot. Then the thing I like about this page is how Tempest is looking after drinks. She has no single remorse to anything, and she just wants to do whatever she wants to do. All right, and apparently Kulina too, because she wants to marry Ansem. And yeah, Ansem doesn't really react well about that, and so then we got Kinney bumps him, and he fell out of the cart, which directly grabs her chest, which is not his intention, but still gets a slap. Then we got some mad dwarf, there's some drama going on here, and Ansem is using his special technique, the crane counter. Some of these drawings, I don't know if I can copy them. It's like at those times I was better at it, or maybe I was more invested into it. Okay. Then the guy caught fire and he flies off, gets stuck in a wall, comedy purpose. Then they go to a guild, okay, and of course in a guild house you need to get quests to earn money. That's also how it works in Monster Hunter. But they don't have a quest timer. Well, basically, like, I don't know, when things really go wrong or they die, it's more like that. So they go inside a guild. So this is Centralia's guild hall, okay? This is a very small one, so there are not that many strong people there. So here you can see like a silver ranked one, and yeah, he's not a human, okay? He's actually a beastman. I still have no time for this kind of beastman though. So it's something like, Shaku from my second mini story. He's also a beastman, but this is more like a human form of beastman. Okay. Also, the one with Shaku, I don't think that's gonna be a real thing, okay? It's just like, how to say that? Like a collaboration with someone, like you put Goku with Naruto and someone else. Beastman won't probably really look like that, so, yeah. So, here they go for the quest, and then show his badge. I'm going to change it to a scanner where you put your hand on it so they can identify you and what rank you are. I think that's a way better way. Okay, it's way better. Then here comes a very interesting character named Troso. He is yeah, how to say that? I think it's called diamond ranked. Yeah, he's diamond. So a diamond ranked hunter, yeah, they're pretty impressive. They're one of the strongest, basically like the strongest in the kind of guild they are. So yeah, he is actually a master of lightning and teleportation, and also shielding himself. But wait, of course, there's some kind of trick to it. Okay, when someone hits your shield, it's gone, and then it will reappear. Okay. Then you got these people. This woman actually likes him, but this guy, the gnome, doesn't like him at all. Okay, it's like personal issues between each other, and he's very intimidating when he's walking with a tap. Then yeah, some drama happening here, and then we got an interesting character. Her name is Musha. She's actually a nature elf, and she's gonna be in the story, so watch out for her. Then yeah, after all this drama, he teleports away, and the woman goes back to her job, and she gave them the quest of the Ravka, and she said good luck. I do like the drawing up there, except for Kine looks weird. He's not gonna look like that, so rest assured. So he goes buy some antidotes, because Ravkas can carry some poison into their fangs. So it goes away. Then I did some color version, but the colors look kind of off. Yeah, back then I was so bad at coloring. I still had to learn. I do like Ansem though here. You can also see I put the most focus on Ansem. Then we continue the story where the Ravka appears, okay, in front of researchers who actually get a special mushroom. I think it's a healing toadstool to heal yourself, and they're kind of valuable, so they want to sell it. Kulina is the tracker of the team, and they hear the sound, and she somehow knows where exactly he is, thanks to her tracking abilities. Alright, here there's something funny. This guy runs away. It's like, no, I'm sorry, buddy, but that's life. Like you're just abandoning a friend, so you're not really a friend. Yeah, it's kind of funny. So Ansem wants to actually attract the creature, and also they planning their strategy out how to take it down, but they already have some kind of strategy back then. It's like they're a little bit trained already, but they're still bronze rank, so they're still the beginner's rank. Okay. So you can see Kulina in her hunter's outfit. You don't see her change here. She's on the tree, you know, like the way how it is. Then he's giving signals. I know the hands look weird there, but it's a cancel one, so it doesn't matter. So you see Tempet and Ramses hiding behind a tree. Kulina shoots in his back, but as I said, her damage is very low, so there's no point for that creature to get really hurt. But still, it wants to be safe and runs off. So it runs off, and you see Kine from the other side try to stop it from running away. And before the creature knew, Ramses had it in his grasp. Yes, Ramses is a big guy, and he can pull up a lot of weight. So he goes for a sky suplex. Look, I think I do like the drawing. You can see the force of Ramses transitioning to throw the creature up in the sky, and just for Tempet to finish it off. Tempet here does a backflip from the trees, and she's then spinning around. That's her special technique, the whirlwind decapitation, where her weapon will go very fast and it goes to the creature. She's actually throwing it with psychic abilities, okay, because she has some psychic. But the creature was able to dodge it, but funny enough, the weapon kind of bump each other, which one of them hits the back of the head of the creature and it fell on the ground. Okay, so it was like failed attempt basically, but still got him on the ground, and Ansem is there to finish it off. And the moment when he tried to finish him off, Kine is warning him because the Ravka is dangerous, so it can just get up real quick and attack you. So, and it does attack him, but he was able to block it, but the weapon bounces back to his head and the Ravka escapes. Okay, so the women there telling him to go after the creature because they need to heal that guy with antidotes. Then the Ravka is running away. You can see his snout. He's running away to a place, and that place owned by some guy, which I forgot his name, but he had some importance in that part of the comic actually. And he has two bodyguards, which one is Dori and Bori. Bori is actually the more intelligent one. I think it's Bori, yeah, the one with the one hair like this. So they're actually twins. And then the Ravka enters the building. I like how it looks like, how it enters. It has some beauty in there, and yeah, after so many years you realize it actually looks good, but it's not really clean, but still, for it's almost clean. And I like this text where he said, "Huh, you got an appointment?" Like, they're acting so dumb, but they are dumb, so that's why it's so good. The creature gets mad, ordered to kill it, but things go wrong and the house will get on fire. Okay, because of the candle falling from the tail. And they all fell on the little guy, which is kind of funny too. Ansem finds the rat, Ravka. That's his basic name. So the creature, before there was a page where it says brown Ravka. Actually, it's just a Ravka. It's just a basic name. It's the weakest form of that creature, kind of creature. So he tried to attack Ansem, okay, and grabs his sword, but Ansem reacts with his foot to push him away because he was about to bite his face off. Or head off. You don't want that to happen, so he kick him and then he backflips away from it. And Kine is there kind of late, and they're going to attack the creature together. So it jumps out the house. So what does that mean about their power levels, right? So they're bronze rank, but they still need to be together to beat that Ravka. Okay, a silver rank might do it on his own easily, if you want to compare that. So they take their weapons out. Kine is a dual wielder. Ansem is using a kind of long sword, and he's using the crane counter actually to stop the claw from hurting him. And Kine is actually going to be used as a distraction for Ansem to get through the creature with his attack. So you see Kine here is twisting around and he's becoming a tornado, and he hits the leg of the creature, which makes Ansem have the ability to counter through the attack of the Ravka. I thought it was a very well planned thing, you know. It came all over my head. So, and then here he finished him off, but I don't really like this drawing. First of all, Ansem doesn't really look cool there, and also Kine doesn't look cool as well. So I kind of hate this drawing, but I like how the creature looks like. So it's not fire that's shooting out of his neck, it's actually blood. I overdid it a little bit, but you know, that will be like mature. That's not my plan. Okay, so it falls on the ground, it's dead. They're happy because they'll get their money. But I don't know who noticed there was no Ramses there, so he actually got lost. And you can see it here, he got lost. He's somewhere in a random place. Of course you have to add some comedy, you know, after and before a fight. And Kulina is always, I don't know, she's kind of negative here. And she's just, you know, nodding with her because she knows that Kulina is not an easy person. Okay. Then they finally find Ramses, and yeah, she gets Ramses back. They get Ramses back, but they already carry the creature inside the thing. So they go to a guild house. In the guild house, you can actually rent for a very low price as a hunter, so that you can just sleep comfortably, which is a good addition to that kind of story. So that's the first chapter, okay, of that thing. And the next video I'm going to talk about a second cancelled chapter. So to say things short, I had actually some groundworks of Tsuru. These things were done like a year or two ago. And yeah, it's just that I was training and I was improving, and I want to keep improving. And yeah, there's a time I couldn't draw, and it took back my drawing skills back down, but I'm going back up because I'm actually drawing a scene for later. So yes, I might do some live sessions with the comic, and also the second mini story with Shaku the wolf is going to be the last mini story because I don't really like it. I mean, I can't really put action into, you know, it's so hard to put action there. How do you make them fight in just one screen, like just one frame thing? It's very hard. It's better in a comic or in animation, and animation takes too much time, and I'm not good enough for animation at all. Okay. Yes, this is for right now. I hope you guys are going to like the video and subscribe to my channel, because the real deal is going to start sooner than you think. I'm really going back to there, not Fire Emblem. I did play a lot of Monster Hunter, but you know, sometimes you have to do what you're gonna have to do. So I hope you will have a nice day. See ya.